as opposition, your voices are not being taken. Have you failed to influence Botswana to be much more progressive than what it has been to date? And it goes back to you accounting for your role as opposition in the last years when these issues we talked about, they've been there.
Well, maybe in the past it was a bit more hostile. Ghana opposition was seen as semi-terrorist, if I may use that. Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever you said was viewed with suspicion.
Okay.
Maybe we could have done more. But we have certainly, even before there was a change of government, the opposition influenced a lot of things in this country.
2-3 examples?
The reduction of the voting age,
from 18.
21 to 18.
Yeah, beautiful.
It was a move by the opposition insisting that the reforms in the electoral. I've mentioned
opening up parliament. That took a long time. But at least, yeah.
Yes. One of the things I started doing when I became a member of parliament was to try and push for a law on freedom of information. It sounds very intellectual. But I still recall Kongwe out in the Delta. And that was his job. Freedom of information. And so for me, I thought, even when we did not achieve what we wanted as the opposition, because at the time it was refused, we played a big role in educating the nation.
Yeah.
So and I always tell this to our people, even if you want to bring a law, because during the debate, someone who did not understand
is enlightened.
Now I'm going to make a statement that I can easily articulate why it's also wrong for me to be thinking this way. A lot of the times, the man or the person at the top counts. Okay? You needed a Mandela to build a rainbow nation. There was no one else better equipped. It didn't matter. I know he was a modest man. He always used to say, but I have a team. But it had to be, it was his view, his world view, his vision to build this rainbow nation and make those compromises. I sometimes am fearful of what would have happened had it not been him. And he just needed one term to get a nation that is united. Look at Rwanda. The reason you are seeing this at Rwanda, there's a man at the top called Paul Kagame. Yes, he has his own flaws. But because of that man, that investors are rushing to Rwanda more than many other countries that are more democratic
and bigger
than Rwanda. Okay. What was one? We, unfortunately, up to this stage, have not had that one man who said, I'm going to change this thing big time. And I've had this discussion with Remogai, no disrespect to him. When he was president, he asked me to serve more committee in HIV/AIDS.
Okay.
And we had a discussion when we really did conference in America. But sir, do you realize you can do more than just trying to get the drugs for Botswana? You've got the network. You should be about building big factories that manufacture these drugs. Botswana. South Africa at the time was under Mbeki. Like I said, one of the mistakes was
the beetroot.
Yes. This thing about beetroot will not last. Mbeki will either relent or go. Let's have a plan such that by the time South Africa wants to procure ARVs, there's only one available market in Southern Africa is Botswana.
Next door.
I wasn't too successful in my exchanges with him. But I am convinced, up until now, the Reboko is just getting into office. Maybe he will be that one man who decides, and I'm going to change this. That has happened. And I'm saying it's not a good argument to advance because, as Obama said, countries need big strong institutions and not strong men.
Correct.
But maybe strong men in African context sometimes make a difference.
Yeah. And I'm trying to read behind your thing is that I can be that man.
Well, for now, let's see where Reboko leads us.
Okay.
But surely, if by 2028, 29, he is not there, the jury, it will be another opportunity for Botswana to look out for that one man or woman who can change things from the top, because that is the office that wields a lot of power. And maybe a topic for another day. Unfortunately, the current government wants to move on with the old stock of leadership within. I'm not saying they should be firing everyone, but if you don't get a sense that there's an injection of new ideas, new energy, new faces, it's the same crop. I wonder how it's going to happen.